Welcome everyone, this is the Cosmic Awakening. Welcome back to another timeless pick a card. This time we're asking the question, what is next? What's next in your life? What's next for you? We've got three options here today. Option number one with the green strawberry quartz tumble. Option two with the blue apatite. Option three with the rose quartz tumble. Take a deep breath. Hold your air, release, exhale. Pause the video if you need more time to choose. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future readings. If you like the decks that I use here, you can find those in the affiliate links down below. All right, let's get this going then. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put these up here. And we're going to start with pile number one. Welcome pile one if you chose this strawberry green quartz. This is your reading. Let's find out what Spirit has for you, what's next in your life. If you like the decks that I use here, you can find those in the affiliate links down below. If you want a private reading, you can find the information in the description box below. I'm still doing private readings. I don't know for how much longer because I do have quite the amount of regular clients at the moment, and I am already doing almost 1 week wait for the readings and the energy healing. So if you want in on that, this would be the time. What else? Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future readings. Okay, let's do this. So what is next for you, pile one? Let's find out. So we've got pleasure. That's nice. Pleasure. Who doesn't want that, right? Pleasure is next for you. I am seeing a deer here and the moon. The moon seems to be in a waning phase where it's nearing a new moon. So you're very close to this. You're very close to some kind of new beginning that's going to be very pleasurable. You may have the deer as an animal totem. You may like deer. You may see them in nature as a sign, or flowers. And I'm seeing these steps here in this particular oracle card. They're leading to the gateway, to this gateway. It's like you're here, and once you're here, then the moon will be the new moon, and you'll be ready for the next phase in your life. So it seems like you're closing a major cycle here. And what you're going toward is the cycle you're moving toward is a lot more pleasurable, if that makes sense. So you're headed toward pleasure. Pleasure is what's next for you, okay? Maybe things have been, you've been like all about work, and now you're going to start being able to enjoy your life, okay? It's actually really nice. Then we've got enlightenment. Okay, so maybe recently, or this is what will happen for you very soon. So this is what's next. So I do see... It's either, I don't know what's coming before, because they're saying this will come before and after. There will be 2 periods of enlightenment here for you. The first one, that's going to propel you and act as a catalyst for you to close a cycle and open a new one, okay? There's going to be something happening here that, and I'm seeing a journey here, so maybe there's travel involved. Maybe another symbol for you is a boat, nautical sports or something like that. I'm also hearing you have a strong connection to the sea maybe, but there seems to be a journey that's going to take place for you, and you're going to think it's one thing and it's going to end up being a lot better than you thought. There's some kind of a connection here to higher realms and higher dimensions, to the stars. Maybe you're a star seed. And what it's like, the metaphor that I'm, not the metaphor, but the comparison, what they're showing me here is that you think you're going to sail in the sea, but your boat ends up taking off into the stars. And what you're really going to be navigating and sailing is the cosmos. Because we're seeing stars there as well. And this gateway is taking you from nature. Maybe you've been spending a lot of time in nature. Maybe that's helping you close a cycle, or it's just helping you deal with anxiety or depression, or just helping you stay healthy. Whatever that is, it's like you're about to embark on this journey here, and it seems to be something very spiritual as well. There's a very big spiritual component to this. There seems to be an awakening going on for you, and the enlightenment happening. It's like you're going to get some kind of epiphany, and it's going to propel you to go in a certain direction. But it's like once you get through that portal there, it's almost like you're going from the sea straight to the cosmos, straight to the open cosmos. I don't know how else to explain this, to explain other dimensions, realms. So it's like you're almost, the natural world is going to transport you into the spiritual world, and it's going to lead you to several awakenings, and you're going to start a very deep spiritual journey, a very deep spiritual journey here. It's a spiritual awakening, a spiritual ascension. And it's like you think you know what spirituality is, but what's going to be open up for you from now on, it's like you're going to get enlightened. I don't know how else to put this. It's almost like there's going to be one epiphany that's going to enlighten you to a new direction. And then once you're in that new direction, once you cross that portal, you're going to be more enlightened in general. Okay? You're going to see how broad everything actually is, and how you were actually, even though I do feel there's a lot of spiritual development happening for you, you're going to see just how limited that was, because you're going to start getting higher level experiences. This is how I'm going to put it right now. I'm not going to develop any more of these 2 oracle cards. Let's see what comes out next. Yes, Ace of Wands. That's the epiphany. That is the spiritual awakening here as well. That is a new beginning based on divine information, based on your spiritual growth. Okay? This could also be a new beginning that is passionate. Maybe there was a catalyst, someone here who propelled you in this direction, someone who you felt passionate about. Now, this could be for some of you, doesn't have to be. This could just be divine intervention here, where you got a spark of inspiration and you got a spark that led you in a certain direction. New opportunities as well. There are new opportunities opening up for you, and a new zest for life. It's like you're getting life number 2, it's like you're getting a second life within your life, if that makes sense, is what I'm feeling here. And this is going to happen. Oh, the Tower moment. Yeah, that's really, that sums up what I was just saying. This is going to come as an epiphany. And that epiphany is your Tower moment. Now, this could come in a dream. This could come just as a sudden thought, okay? But this Tower moment is going to propel you in a whole new direction. That's how I can see it. And this is divine intervention. This is divinely guided. You either recently embarked on a new spiritual journey. There may have been one point where you were spiritual and looking for answers, but now it's like you're going to a new one, the next level, where you're going to see just how deep and complex and vast it actually is. There's going to be an epiphany here. There's going to be an epiphany that's going to set you in a new direction. And it's almost like you're going to have an entirely new life from here on out, is what I'm seeing here. Your life is going to change drastically. Now, I'm not seeing any time frame for this, but it seems to be unfolding right now. You seem to be in this phase here where you're spending time in nature, then you go on your boat, you sail off in sea. It's like I'm seeing a lot of nature and sea here, the nature and the sea, and you're spending time in nature, then you pick up your boat, you sail off in sea, and all of a sudden you're in the cosmos. It's like, it's radical. It's a radical change. And it's like almost all of a sudden everything you've learned is going to click. You're going to connect all the dots, and you're going to go like, wow. There's either something you're going to read or see or dream about or talk to someone about that's going to open your perspective in your horizons, or you're going to have some kind of psychic experience. I don't know what this tower moment is, but it's a very spiritual thing. And then you're going to go like, oh, okay. I don't know how else to put it. Anyway, we have justice here. So you could have Libra in your chart. You could be dealing with a Libra. Let me just put it here. For some of you, yeah, this is the truth. It's almost like you're finally going to get the truth here about something. You're finally going to get the truth about something. About life in general. And this is going to balance things out in your life. Maybe, let's see what else comes out. This could be even, for some of you, something to do with okay, some of you are going to have some kind of legal settlement here that is going to enable you to move on with a new life, okay? That's for some of you. Others of you could just be dealing with a Libra. Maybe this is propelling you into marriage with someone. Okay, maybe, okay, yeah. So, okay. So there's a change in your direction here. All of that is still valid, but I do see maybe there is someone in your life that is new, that has something to do with your spiritual development. And maybe this is someone who's going to become a romantic partner and you'll get married to. For some of you, there's marriage here. Okay, so let me just go back. So either after this spiritual development or at the same time, what's happening is someone here is falling in love all of a sudden and unexpectedly out of the blue. This was not something you were expecting, and possibly this other person either. Because I'm seeing mirrored situations here. I'm not seeing two individual people coming together. I'm seeing two people who are on the same path here. And it's like you finally get enlightened about who this person is. So maybe you already know this person. And you're seeing this person in a new light. And you get this, all of a sudden you realize this person is meant to be in your life in a different way. And you decide to go from the Ace of Wands, which is a lot of feelings of passion and attraction, straight to the Ten of Cups, which is the marriage and the happily ever after. So many of you watching pile number 1 are on this path toward your soulmate and getting married and, feeling emotional fulfillment. Now, for those of you who do not resonate with any new relationships, what is happening here is the spiritual transformation, this new beginning and perspective, new life. And this is going to lead you to an improved love life with your existing partner. Things are going to get even better, or you're moving things to the next level where if you're dating, you're going to get married or move in and all of those things. I'm seeing something official here, some official contract that's either going to allow you to get married or it's the contract that you get married with. But that's clearly a married couple here. And that's emotional fulfillment. So whatever this journey is, and emotional fulfillment really does match pleasure. Because you're realizing something here that you didn't see before. And this is going to move things, and it's going to move very quickly. Chiron, you've done a lot of healing here, okay? And because of that, you've probably cried. I'm seeing tears of joy for some of you, but you've probably healed a lot, you grew a lot from your pain, and you kept the lessons, but you kept moving forward. You purged, you let go of a lot. There's a lot of personal development you've invested your time in. You dealt with a lot of self-doubt. You maybe were clearing out a lot of generational trauma. You're someone who's very sensitive. You had to work on forgiveness. You've discovered in the midst of all this that you have superpowers, and you've been able to cleanse the pain. And now you're accessing a part of yourself that's softer. Maybe you've had to be very strong throughout your life, and now you're embracing the softness. And that's what's going to open this door here. There was something that triggered you to tap into your soft side here. And now you're seeing with the 11th house all the possibilities. You're expanding outward. You're becoming ever more concerned about community. And so, again, this is a new beginning here. And I see friendship, something about friendship, a friend that came in to heal you, a friend that came in to enlighten you and set you on this new path. Someone who also triggered something in you. But I'm seeing, again, now we have a couple there and it looks like they're kissing. So maybe a friend turning into something more. And you saw this person as a friend and now they're turning into something more. Soul tribe. This is about your soul tribe. You're finding your soul tribe, people who you identify with more, or maybe a specific person who is almost like extending their hand out and saying, come with me to the edge. And you're like, what? You're like, yeah, let's go. You want to go. You want to go. You've had a breakthrough, and that is that tower moment energy. Look, Uranus for me is tower energy. You got a breakthrough. You got this epiphany. And maybe you're dealing with someone here who has the same life purpose as you, or you're on the same path. And you have some important mission together. And you're being enlightened about this mission that you have that's going to, it's almost like what I'm seeing, if this is a love situation or a friendship turning into a love situation, it's like when you two come together, your energy is really healing to the whole world. It's just like, just by being together, you don't even have to be doing much. It's not like you have to come up with a project. It's just by being together, you're healing the world, healing humanity. And this comes as a surprise to you, like lightning struck. It's very unexpected, and it offers you a lot of freedom. For some of you, you could be doing something with technology, innovation, that's going to help push forward humanity. Okay? But again, come with me to the edge. Someone here, there's some person here, maybe for most of you, and you're surrendering to this. You're surrendering to your spiritual development. You're surrendering. You're forgiving. You are letting go of baggage. You're accessing your subconscious mind. You're healing, and you're really asking yourself, what is it that I want out of my life? And you're making the changes. Because you're going to start accessing, this is again that spiritual journey there. You're going to start accessing your Akashic records. And you're closing some sort of cycle here to be able to start a new cycle. You're letting go of guilt. You're getting more access to the unseen here. You're being more compassionate toward yourself and others because you're softening. You're allowing yourself to feel vulnerable. Okay, signs I'm seeing here is Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You could have these in your chart or someone you're dealing with. Four of Raphael, Four of Cups. Yeah, this is all happening for a reason. This is happening because something in your life, something was missing, or you were discontent, or you felt like you were missing out on an opportunity. And you started subconsciously, because this is a subconscious, the 12th house, seeking other possibilities in your life. There was a magic lacking in your life. And you started becoming aware of your emotions toward your situation. And so you started contemplating other options in your life, other things, and the Wheel of Fortune here. And now you're getting the answers. Now there's the new beginning. a change in direction that offers happiness. And that's right underneath the 10 of Cups there. Pleasure, happiness, through enlightenment, through healing. And because you subconsciously were already looking for other possibilities in your life, the Sun, happiness, yes, that's where you're headed. Archangel Uriel is here, so this means that you are using your wisdom. You're not doing anything lightheartedly. This is something very mature. It's like a rite of passage. It's due to your spiritual development. It's not silly just going for it. It's been a process to get to this point. And you're also raising your vibration. And because of that, you're attracting people of a different vibration, a higher vibration, if you will. And you're thriving because you decided to start thinking more positively as you let go of the pain, as you purged, and you decided that you wanted more out of life. It's the search for more meaning. And that's what's bringing you all these blessings, all these new beginnings here. Page of Raphael. Yes, this means that there is someone. Okay, this could be you becoming more gentle, more loving, more dreamy, and opening your heart. I do see this as you opening your heart. You're softening and opening your heart. And because of this, there's a new emotional situation here. Maybe someone is also opening up to you, and this is going to bring you something new in your life. This is also that friendship, and this friendship possibly turning into something more for some of you. Maybe you're keeping this a secret for now because you're trying to make sense of it. You and your loved ones are safe, so if you're worried about that, don't worry about that. New moon, again, a new beginning here. A new emotional beginning for you. New moon in Cancer, so that's a new emotional beginning. Cancer is a water sign. Water signs are about emotions. And peace. Just everything will happen peacefully here. Now we have the Tower moment next to the Justice. So these two together could mean divorce for some of you, or some kind of separation, or breaking of a contract, okay? And then with that one there, a new contract starting. So take it how it resonates. It doesn't have to be that way. It could just be the other meanings, but I'm reading for a lot of people, so I have to keep it 100 here. Make sure everyone gets their message as much as possible. This could be you renewing your vows for all. It's whatever it means to you. Okay, balance, career and home life, Isis. So you may have been placing a lot of importance on your career, and now you're having to restructure and rethink how you divide your time. Trust the situation that's unfolding with Vishnu. So Isis, Vishnu, these could be ascended masters that mean something to you. And take them as signs, okay? Work your magic, Saint-Germain. So this means that you are currently manifesting this, or you have manifested it. That's the Merkaba. So that could be also another sign for you. But this is also Gemini energy. But this is something you manifested. You manifested this new beginning. And that's when you started seeking out the other possibilities because you were bored, discontent, something was missing from your life. And so you started manifesting a different reality based on positive thinking and making certain adjustments because you wanted more. So you can trust this process. Don't worry because your loved ones are safe. You are safe. Everyone will be safe. There will be peace in the situation. Everything that's unfolding is what's meant to be. We got the grasshopper spirit, so take a leap of faith. The number 30. 30 is 3 plus 0 is a 3, communication. So there could be a lot of communication back and forth pertaining to this particular situation. By this point, you must know what I'm talking about already. But Spirit is saying, take that leap of faith. It's okay. Okay, we got grasshopper spirit. There could be signs coming to you through music, songs. I'm hearing someone here has a beautiful voice, or is involved in music somehow, or somehow music has something to do with this, or there's going to be a song that brings you an important message here. Okay, Pile 1, that was the message. So I'm trying to see if Spirit had any other message for you, but I feel that's about it. Let me know how that resonated for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future readings. If you like the decks that I use, find those in the affiliate links down below. My private readings information is also in the description box. It was such a pleasure to read for you today. Bless you all, and bye for now. Until next time. Oh, okay. Where did this come from? Here? Is it down like that? Yep. Okay. Welcome, Pile 2. This is your reading if you chose the blue apatite. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. What is next in your life? What is next in your life? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future readings. If you like the decks that I use here, you can find those in the affiliate links down below. If you would like a private reading with me, you can find that information in the description box. I don't know for how much longer I will be doing private readings because I do have quite an extensive regular client list at the moment, and I'm already having a waiting time of 1 week, so there's that. Let's find out what's next for you, Pile number 2. We got purification. So it seems like someone here is detoxing right now. Okay, you could be thinking about starting a new diet, about juicing, about getting, there are juices for like liver cleanses and losing weight or just cleaning your blood. So you could be getting into that kind of stuff, eating healthier, drinking more water, doing more exercise, sleeping the correct amount of hours, doing meditation, purifying your mind, getting rid of negative self-talk, getting rid of toxic situations in your life, relationships, places, purifying. I'm also hearing someone is purifying the air inside of your homes with an ambience, I don't know, an air purifier. Maybe you are decluttering your stuff. And it's so interesting how we see the rain. It's raining on the sunflowers. So it's almost like you're purifying so that you can, so when the sun comes out, everything is like nice and clean. And when the sun hits, it dries and everything is going to be just, it's going to be like, I see some purging here, maybe some crying as well. And it's like I'm seeing someone with the tears on their face and then turning, and then all of a sudden the clouds go away and the sun comes out, and that sensation when the sun hits your face and dries your tears, and then you can smile again and feel good again about life. But there's something here you need to let go of. And it's maybe going to make you cry because it's going to be sad to let go of this, but it's going to feel good because it's necessary, because it's weighing on you. Okay. Happiness. Where is this leading you? Happiness. Yes, that's that sunflower energy. It's the sun in the tarot deck. And with this happiness, I'm seeing 2 dolphins. So I'm seeing possibly a soulmate connection, someone you're connected to on a very high spiritual level here. And I'm seeing the sea here. So this may be someone who enjoys the sea, or you do, and the waves. And I'm seeing with this happiness a lot of playfulness. Maybe someone if this is someone, because I'm seeing two dolphins, so I can't, oh, look at the sun there. So there's maybe someone coming into your life is going to make you very happy, or you make each other very happy, because there's a lot of playful energy between you, and it's just light, and it's just easy, and I'm hearing romance. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords, the Chariot, Ten of Swords and the Chariot. We got the Five of Cups, yeah. And we got the Eight of Swords. So if we looked at these tarot cards before we saw those two, we would probably be a little bit scared. But okay, so what I'm seeing here is some of you watching this, there was a situation in your life. It's like you've been through a lot, okay? You've been through the ringer here, possibly with a relationship. And doesn't have to be, could be any kind of relationship, okay? And it was very heavy, very hurtful. But with the Ten of Swords coming out first, this is showing me that that is almost in the past, or it's already in the past, or you are still letting go of the situation and it's still hurting, but you, in the midst of all this, you found a way to pursue your goals or to empower yourself. I'm seeing a lot of empowerment energy here. In the midst of pain, what this brought you was a newfound self-confidence based on having to be so strong and having to thrive even in the toughest conditions. You were able to thrive and come through. You never really lost yourself. You never really allowed this to... It's like for a long time you felt hopeless and hopeless. But you still found a way. It's like you took these little steps and you still found a way, and you regained your self-confidence once you decided to let this go, either energetically or physically. And you said, you know what? I'm going to work with what I have. Like Phoebe in Friends, she had her grandmother's taxi. It was falling apart, but she still managed to make some money off that taxi. So I see you working, if you have lemons, you make lemonade, working with what you have, with your resources, with whatever resources you have to move toward your goals. You've made some goals for yourself out of all this pain. You decided it was a catalyst for you to really go after the things that you discovered that were valuable for you. Because I see someone here who lost themselves in a relationship, and this made them see exactly what they didn't want out of life, and it propelled them to move toward what they do want in life after they've been able to identify what they don't want. And the first step to this was you were honest with yourself about what was going on. There was crying, there was suffering, there was letting go and purging. There was a process of detoxing and organizing things and getting rid of one thing at a time, things, thoughts. There's a lot of work here that you did. Okay? And this is leading you toward happiness. But in attaining this happiness, you're almost feeling guilty here because there's a loss or something that you need to let go of that kept you stuck in your mind for so long. And it's like so much is happening for you already, but it's your mind and your heart are still stuck in, first of all, not what happened, but you're worried about the future, or you're worried how this is going to play out. And it's the how. You're worried about the how. But you're still taking those steps, which is positive, even though you're a little bit blindfolded, you're a little bit worried, but you're still moving forward. So kudos to you for that, because you're stepping into your destiny, your North Node, your life purpose. Because you're stepping into your life purpose, you had all these lessons because maybe for the longest time you shied away from stepping into your purpose because it was not comfortable. And now you've decided to move out of your comfort zone. This could even lead you to some sort of a breakup or something like that. But there's a lot of development here, and you're becoming the person you're supposed to be. And this is all out of maturing, and it's like you found your purpose, and now you're moving forward, even though you're having to let things go, and even though you're not quite certain where this is leading you. But Spirit wants to assure you that this is leading you toward your happiness. You're on the right path here. And all the experiences you gained from every hurtful situation you went through have been catalysts to put you in the direction toward your true purpose and your happiness. So it's almost like you had to feel the pain to be able to identify happiness when you see it. And I'm seeing this very subtle energy. I'm seeing a lot of alone. This is a very individual process. It's a very personal process. But there's some kind of energy around you of another person, another soul here that's helping you through this process. This person brings some happiness into your life, into your day. Yeah, the conjunction, the empowerment, everything that happened was to empower you, was to make you stronger, was to make your will even more intense, was to activate you. Because maybe we're just going through life and maybe you're going to miss your destiny. Maybe no one really misses their destiny. But maybe if you hadn't gone through all that pain, you wouldn't know exactly where to go. And this activated you to put you in the right direction. So that now, from now on, everything can just flow with a trine there. Everything can just be harmonious and enjoyable, supportive. So now the universe is supporting you because you did the work. You've been through the pain. I'm seeing karmic debt being paid out. I'm seeing the lessons learned here. And because of that, now you're purifying from those experiences. You're just taking the lessons and leaving the pain behind. And now you're flowing through the future, and everything will be a lot easier because now you're going to experience a lot more harmony. You're going to feel a lot more supported by the universe and people in general. Work, details, health. So that goes down to the purification. I see you getting organized. I see you coming up with schedules for yourself. I see you being disciplined about what time you wake up, what time you go to bed. I'm seeing you working on your health, on your well-being, mental health, physical health, emotional health, spiritual health, okay? Working on your diet, very possibly. Coming up with daily rituals that are healthy. Thinking about how you can contribute to society. It's that phrase, when you get nervous, focus on service. This is playing out for you. So instead of giving time to your anxiety, you're actually turning your focus to how you can be of service to others. And this is going to remove any, any lingering feelings of sadness or hopelessness or depression or anxiety, because you're going to roll up your sleeves and just get working, either on yourself or helping others or your own job. I see a lot more daily activity, a lot more investment in work here, be that a job or your own business. You're coming up with new methods, maybe getting into some kind of apprenticeship or workshops or new skills that you're new skills that you are learning here. It's like you're getting your life in order. So this is like, if we see these two together with the purification in the 6th house, what's happening is you're cleaning house and now you're organizing it. So that what happens in the future doesn't put you through the same situations of pain that you experienced before. That's the basis of your happiness, getting organized and cleaning up everything, cleaning your body, cleaning your home, cleaning your relationships, cleaning your mind, cleaning your soul, okay? A lot of cleansing and purification going on, and then strategizing, planning, organizing, clearing your space so that everything can flow. Because when we do declutter your home, even, you know, if you look at feng shui, you see how certain having things in the way and getting things out of the way and round things as opposed to things with corners and stuff like that, this all makes energy flow differently. So you may be looking into feng shui. Yeah, nine of wands. So it's been a long road for you. You've been through a lot again. Okay, but you stayed determined and you kept moving forward, and you're going to keep doing this. But now you're going to be prepared for any possibility. Okay, some of you could be environmental activists. 4 of Ariel, 4 of Pentacles. So you are a little bit resistant to this change. And you may be sometimes in a little bit of a poverty mindset. You may want to work more on raising your vibrations here because you're worried about saving. You're thinking about saving money, and that's actually really good. But you're going to have to spend some money as well on something here. So don't block the energy when it comes to money. Don't hold on to it too tightly, and don't hold on to any situation too tightly, because your mind, this is a lot of mental activity and your mind keeps you stuck. So that's just a message there from Spirit. There's a choice to make here, 2 of Wands. It's a bold and it's an ambitious choice. It's like something big in your life that you're making a choice to do now. Could be to do with a relationship. It could be moving away from someone who doesn't share your vision towards someone who does share your vision, and that's where the dolphins come in here. Ace of Michael, Ace of Swords. So maybe there's a new opportunity being communicated to you, a wonderful new idea. You're going to get some enlightenment here, or you got some kind of epiphany that propelled you in this new direction. You're clearing up communication problems. Okay, so someone here, you're either telling someone the truth or someone is coming toward you with the truth about a situation. Confidence. Yes, I did see all that yellow there. We did see the yellow there. So your confidence is improving, and that is the key to your success, is because no matter what you went through, you didn't let it affect your confidence. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I sneeze. I don't know why I sneeze now every time I'm reading. It doesn't happen in all the piles, so maybe some of you are sneezing. Or have been sneezing, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Yeah, you've decided to focus upon your strength, and that really built your confidence. And in building your confidence, now you're going towards success. There maybe was someone in your life who you came into contact with who really did a number on your self-confidence. Not that it was their fault. It happened because, you know, you still hadn't learned a certain lesson. So it's not their fault. But now, even being in contact with this person made you realize and almost like forced you to be stronger. And you are a very strong person with the Leo here, and you are a very strong person. And you chose peace despite everything you went through. But it woke something up inside of you, because all you want is to be happy. All you want is to be happy. And you took a time to listen to your intuition, to listen to Spirit. By the way, if you have a question on your mind, the answer is yes, with Ganesh there. And we have the Dragonfly Spirit, truth transcends illusion. So for some of you, you could have Leo in your chart somewhere. It doesn't have to be your sun, moon, or rising. You can just have it there. We have the dragonfly spirit. So the dragonfly could be a symbol for you, could mean something to you. The number 22, master number 22, go look up the master number 22 and the angel number 22 as well. You could be seeing 22s or a lot of twos. And it says truth transcends illusion. I actually took the book out for this pile, for this deck actually, because I knew I wanted to read that one for you. I don't do this in all piles, but for some reason I want to read this message for you. So Dragonfly Spirit is here to remind you of the wisdom and truth available at all times in the hidden realms. Just as Dragonfly catches your eye with its reflective wings and body, Dragonfly Spirit appears to tell you to pay attention to the truth beyond the illusion and recognize the insights that come seemingly out of nowhere, peeking through from behind the veil. In the realm of spirit, there is far more wisdom than you can perceive with your senses, and there is a deep knowing that you are not separate or alone, for a higher power recognizes you and loves you beyond measure. Fears dissipate as you realize you are embraced by the nurturing force that is everywhere, always in communication with you. Alighting when you are preoccupied, Dragonfly Spirit offers this message. You exist in unity with all, including the protective spirits who share their wisdom, and you are being nudged along the path your soul needs to travel to have the experience it craves. North Node, life purpose, exactly. Love exists in many forms, and sometimes we overlook it when we don't recognize a particular form. Okay, so it says love exists in many forms, and sometimes we overlook it when we don't recognize a particular form. So for some of you, there could be a love situation that's around you and you can't see it for what it is. Okay, you could see it as just a friend or something. Another thing this is saying is, if you're watching this and thinking, this is all good, but I want a relationship, or I want a happy romantic relationship, Spirit is saying right now you need to focus on universal love, loving yourself as well, and unconditional love. So these three concepts, universal love, loving yourself, first and foremost, obviously, and what was the other thing I said? Man, I forget. Anyway, universal love, loving yourself, and unconditional love, sorry. So these three concepts, universal love means you embody love. You open your eyes and you are in that energy of love. You open your door, you love the animals on the street, you love the trees, you love everything because you're grateful for everything. You love the sun, you love the person at the, I don't know, the grocery store, you love, your teachers, you love your friends, you even love people you don't like, okay? You can not like people, you can dislike people and still love them. Loving means you accept people for who they are, you tolerate their shortcomings because they normally are shortcomings. And so it's being in the state of love, right? It's being love. So that's universal love. Then we have loving yourself and putting yourself first. If you don't nurture yourself, if you don't love yourself, first of all, who else will? I mean, obviously there are people who are capable of that and who will, but you can't live expecting that. So pour into your own cup, let it overflow, because especially if you want to be able to keep giving to others, then you have to keep doing that for yourself. And this is just so that you can stay in that state of universal love, right? Then we have unconditional love, meaning that's pouring back into the universal love. To be capable of universal love, you have to be capable of unconditional love, meaning that yet you may not like what certain people do, you can still love them. Okay, if this makes sense, it's very resumed. And then we have romantic love. Because in the universal love, we have our family, our friends, and they all are special in their own way. But a lot of people want the romantic love without all of the previous ones. And that's just not possible. Because then it's not love, it's something else. It's ego or whatever. So when it says love exists in many forms and sometimes we overlook it when we don't recognize a particular form. Yeah, so a lot of people are just going through life and bitter because they want someone in their life, but they're not being appreciative of who they already have in their life. Now, I'm not saying this is you, but if you can identify an aspect of your life that you're not happy about, then maybe something of what has been said here is going to help you in some way. So pay attention to the signs now. They remind you that each of us have inspired dreams seamlessly sewn into the fabric of the invisible world. And there is a great consciousness that exists in the seemingly empty spaces guiding us on our journey. Open to the truth. Yes. Ace of Swords. Open up to the truth, okay? Letting the wisdom of the hidden realms inform you, providing insights your conscious mind overlooks. So you're going to get a lot of downloads from Spirit. So another thing important here that I want to read this. So it says, did you really think this world of the senses is all there is? From the hidden mystical realms, signs are being sent to you. Swords. Yeah, you're getting spiritual downloads. But perhaps you have perceived separation and convinced yourself that you are on your own. You have fallen into spiritual amnesia and forgotten your connection to a living, loving, always supportive universe. If so, rub the sleep off of your eyes, for Dragonfly Spirit is here to remind you. I see a spiritual awakening going on for you, of all the love and support available to you in this very moment. It's like you're going to become a lot more aware of love. There is an organizing principle, again, the organization, underlying the events you have experienced. Yes, whatever you experienced, there was a purpose to that. And Dragonfly Spirit can help you see it and trust that Spirit has your back. Let go of the illusion of chaos and randomness. Love is here, so follow the signs that appear serendipitously. As you pay attention to the magic all around you, you will know you are on the right track. So as you pay attention to the magic all around you, that pours back into the universal love. And again, by paying attention to the signs that Spirit is trying to communicate with you, you will see in little signs that you're on the right track. Okay? And hopefully that will get you out of this state of feeling stuck, because you're not stuck. Okay? Wow, beautiful messages, Pile 2. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future readings. It was a real pleasure to read for you today. If you want a private reading, you can find the information in the description box below, as well as the information from the decks that I use here and the affiliate links. Thank you so much for watching. Bless you all, and bye for now. Until next time. All right, Pile 3. Welcome, Pile 3. If you chose the Rose Quartz Tumble, this is your reading. So let's find out what is next for you. If you like the decks that I use here, you can find those in the affiliate links down below. If you want a private reading, information is in the description box below. I don't know for how much longer I will be doing private readings, because I already have a waiting list, a waiting time of 1 week because my regular clients, and I don't know for how much longer I will be able to keep accepting new clients. So just just a little point on that. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future readings. Let's jump into your message. What is next for you, Pile 3? What is next for my Pile 3? So we've got solitude. So maybe spending some time alone. Maybe this is not something you want to hear. Maybe you wanted to hear something else. Others of you are saying, yeah, that's what I really need. So take it how it resonates. And relaxation. Yeah, this is not happening to you. It's happening for you, for those of you who did not want to hear this. Maybe you've been doing too much. Maybe you've been thinking too much. Maybe you were setting yourself in the wrong direction and you needed to stop. Okay? You need to relax because maybe you're overworked, overwhelmed, whatever it is going on. You're going to have relaxation time. See, that person is in the hammock. How do you call that thing with those beds? I don't know, what do you call them? Anyway, if you know what that's called, leave it in the comment section down below. I'm sure I'm going to research it next if I remember. But so, is it a hammock? Okay, I don't know. Anyway, I'm seeing relaxation here, and maybe spending some time in nature, on a lake, going boat riding, with a I don't know, I'm seeing 2 moons and they seem to be full moons. So some kind of completion in your life or culmination that is now either calling for you to relax because you've been overworking, or now it's saying now you can relax after a tumultuous time in your life. You're going to get the opportunity to rest, to read that book that you've been holding off on reading for a very long time, and now you're going to get that opportunity. Okay, so what's next in your life? A time of tranquility, solitude, relaxation, meditation, spending some time on your own, by yourself, maybe being single, whatever that means to you. Page of Swords, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, either you or someone you're dealing with, somewhere in your chart, doesn't have to be your sun, moon, or rising, okay? 4 of Cups, okay? Queen of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, could be in your chart somewhere, or someone you're dealing with. And we got the 10 of Wands, yes, burdens. So you've been dealing with a lot of burdens here in your life. Life has been heavy, overwhelming. Maybe you are a mother who has a little child, or a parent who has a little child, and you're trying to balance out work with homeschooling or having your kids at home. For some of you, it could just be other burdensome situations in your life. You could have a black cat, you don't have to. And maybe you're feeling like something's missing from your life. Maybe you are single and you're feeling, but if you are single, you're single for a reason. Even if you're wanting someone, maybe you dealt with someone, or maybe you're not single and you're partnered up with someone who is a lot more mature than you are, who acts like a child. Okay, I'm hearing for some of you. And maybe this person is at times evil. Why did I say evil? Yeah, maybe you're dealing with someone who is evil, and maybe they use harsh words toward you. Maybe they've been evil toward you. I don't know. And this has left you a little bit discontent with your life, or maybe even bored. Maybe you're wanting something more. And with this cup being up here, it's like there's an opportunity coming toward you, but you can't see it yet. That's going to be offered toward you. Maybe there's someone who has been keeping their eye on you and you don't know about it. They've been either looking at your social media or your pictures, and they're in your energy, even though they're not coming forward right now, okay? And you're feeling, I'm seeing a lot of alone energy. So most of you watching this, even if you're in a relationship, you're feeling very alone, or you are single and you feel very alone with life. It's like all the burdens are on you, okay? But you know what? They're also saying you're handling this very nicely, even though you don't feel like it at times. I do see at times you feel overwhelmed and burdened. At other times you feel like everything's under control and you know you've got this because you do know this. And at other times you're just dreaming with something different for yourself in your life, and you're considering what is out there, right? Because whatever you have right now, you need something. Something's missing. Something is missing here. Okay. But what Spirit wants to say to you is that you've got it, okay? You're going to be able to keep everything under control. Just make sure you find the time to nurture your mind, your soul, through meditation, through listen to those, that music with that love frequency, the heart chakra healing frequency, and there's other types of frequencies that you can listen to. I'm also hearing singing bowls, that you can get singing bowls. It's going to be very healing. But there's someone here who has their eye on you. Okay, Spirit wants you to know someone has their eye on you. Could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. As I say that, we got Gemini could have an eye on you. They're watching you here. They are aware of you. And they want to communicate with you, but they don't know how. For some of you, you are dealing with an immature Gemini. Okay, who's not being very helpful if you have a child together. And You're a little bit over the situation, whatever this is. And when they come in, they're very childish. It's like you have a second child or something. I don't know what's going on here. We got Gemini. Okay, so Spirit wants you to know that expansion is about to come into your... There's about to be expansion. This could be some... If you have Gemini in your chart, this is, yeah, definitely for you. But, I mean, this message is for you either way. Or there could be someone who is a Gemini who somehow maybe lives at a distance from you, and has something to do with the expansion in your life, okay? Maybe this Gemini is traveling toward you, you're traveling toward this Gemini, or if you're the Gemini, maybe you're traveling somewhere. You're going to feel a newfound enthusiasm in your life here. That's what's coming for you, that's what's next, and maybe travel even, okay? Maybe you're going to start teaching something new, dealing with foreign cultures, doing something online here. You're gonna take some kind of leap of faith here, and there's a lot of potential that's brewing underneath the surface right now. And you're going to feel a lot more optimistic if you've been feeling lacking something or missing out. There's blessings with that rainbow there. They're saying you can roll the dice, it's going to be fine. You can go for this because there's going to be expansion. Take that leap of faith because there's a lot of potential in this situation. Oh, and by the way, someone here finds you very, very attractive as well. You could have heightened psychic abilities as well. Like you have a very lit crown chakra and you're getting a lot of information and downloads. But someone here finds you very attractive and they're wanting to travel toward you. Okay. I'm seeing the Gemini-Sagittarius axis here, so there could be a case where there's a Venus opposition, Gemini, Sagittarius, Venus opposition in the synastry charts in astrology here. Someone coming in to teach you a new way of life that's going to expand. I'm seeing for some of you there's some kind of energy here of power couple brewing. I don't know what this is about. Let's keep going. Yeah, there's something you can't see yet, but you feel it. And you don't know that there's an opportunity coming toward you, even though you have heightened psychic abilities. But when it comes to you, you get clouded, and it's like these psychic abilities don't really work for you and the things that you hold near and dear to your heart, because you question, you self-sabotage at times, but your intuition is trying to tell you something. So listen to your intuition. There's an inner knowing here, and you could be feeling tingling in your crown chakra or tingling on your forehead, meaning your third eye chakra opening, and you feel the tingling there. You're getting access, like you're furthering your psychic abilities for sure is what I see here. And your intuition is reaching an all-time high, and you're starting to connect more with your intuition here. And you're getting more information about universal truth. Okay, the mysteries of life. Access to other worlds here. Maybe, but there's someone in your life who is very challenging. That's creating a lot of tension and stalling you from coming toward your blessings. It's almost like you need a break from this person. You're going to get a break from the challenges. You're going to be able to successfully move toward the challenges if you allow yourself to tap into the mysteries. You're gonna get some kind of lucky streak here that's going to help you move past the challenges and turn them into stepping stones. It's like turning blocks into stepping stones. Obstacles into stepping stones, I'm hearing. Yeah, so there's someone who's very hurtful with their words. Maybe this person wants a reconciliation, but I'm not feeling you want that. This person's very demanding, very frustrating to you, puts a lot of pressure on your life. And this person acts as a catalyst for you to seek more and to expand in different ways and directions here. Page of Gabriel. So maybe you have 2 kids, maybe you have kids. But this again, there's something new brewing for you. Something new brewing. It's like you You've had a new beginning, sort of, or you're going to have a new beginning, and you're starting to take baby steps in this new beginning here, where you're going to find the missing piece. You either decided to, or you're going to decide to follow your heart, your passion. You feel ready for new challenges, and there's going to be a lot of opportunities here for adventure, for excitement, after you overcome these challenges here. After you, I don't know how you're going to overcome these challenges, but we're going to see. But I see you becoming more optimistic, more playful. I see a lot of playful energy. I see healing the inner child. Either are you spending more time with your children, or if things are being very serious, I do feel you being able to seek relief through being playful and almost comic relief as well. I'm hearing like being able to, make not fun, but being able to laugh at the tragedy. I don't know what's going on here, but you're ready for any challenge. Spirit is wanting to say to you, follow your passion. So you could have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius in your chart, or there could be someone who has a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries placement, important placement in their chart here that has something to do with this new beginning. This person could be older than you. Someone who, I just realized we got divine counterparts here. So we got the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. King of Gabriel is the King of Wands. So it's almost like Spirit is saying there's going to be a period of time of solitude and relaxation. Spirit is almost saying you need to overcome some challenges, but there's a divine counterpart for you after this phase. And it's being kept a mystery right now, but that's what Spirit is keeping from you that you can't see right now. Could be an entrepreneur, a business owner, someone who's going to inspire you and light up some kind of spark of inspiration in you. Or maybe you're going to be a spark of inspiration for this person as well. This person is very experienced, successful. This person is very genuinely concerned for others and kind, driven, generous. Someone very generous. I'm hearing someone who has a beautiful heart. So if you've been single, this is in the works for you. Single, wanting love, wanting a divine counterpart, that's in the works for you. But right now, 8 of Michael, 8 of Swords, you're very stuck in your mind. But it's saying you can be free. Just make that courageous choice to change your situation. Yeah, there's some courage here. Be brave. And I do see you being brave after, the challenges have become too much for you to deal with. I'm seeing a very immature person you're dealing with, and it's not exactly a child. But this is saying you can be free. See how she opened the gates there because they were not locked, and how she has like this rope around her foot, but it's not really holding her. So it's perceived, and her shackles, what do you call these? Handcuffs are on the floor. So she's no longer handcuffed, she's free, and you're free already, but you just don't see it yet, or you haven't realized that. It's about, and you're also financially good here. You're mature. You're also very generous. I'm seeing even that. And there's a lot of happiness. So you're transmuting your situation here somehow. It's almost like because it's like you've taken on the burdens, but you also know you are very practical and you know how to work your way through this using your practicality and your intuition and the experiences you've had in life. But there's going to be something extra coming in that's going to propel you to move even faster. And this is saying the end of a tough cycle approaches. So Full moon, completion, that's that full moon. So the other two piles got the new moon, and it's like you're closing a cycle right now. So you need this time before something better can come through. You're ending a tough cycle. You could have some kind of placement in Capricorn, but they're saying to you that what's coming up for you is closing up a tough cycle. And this has somehow linked to you being financially independent as well. Yeah, you could be a mother, a wife, a sister, or a daughter. You could be becoming a mother, a wife, a sister. No, you could be becoming a mother or a wife. So definitely that's that energy there. Yeah, Queen of Ariel, that's the wife and the mother as well. Follow your heart. You're going to make that choice to follow your heart. You're being called to do that, right? So there could be something with that Gemini energy. There could be something that you need to write down, finish a book, start writing a book, whatever it is. It's going to help you close the cycle. And the full moon again. So there could be some connection you have to Thoth, the Egyptian god. That was the teacher. So this could be saying to you that you're going to become some form of spiritual teacher through your book, your writings, whatever you're writing or thinking about writing. But it's full moon energy, completion. This is also celebration. You're going to be able to celebrate something. Meanwhile, retreat into nature. Green man. So we have two fairies holding a heart there. So it means that someone holds a lot of love for you. This is someone who enjoys nature, spends a lot of time in nature, maybe someone older than you again. And you also enjoy nature a lot. So this person is either coming into your life to teach you about love. Maybe this was the catalyst. And we got 63, could be a relevant number for you. It says vulture spirit, nothing is wasted. So if you feel like you've wasted your time on someone or too much time in your life, Spirit is saying you didn't waste anything. These experiences are meant to be, first of all, put on paper into a book. I'm hearing that very strongly. And you didn't waste your time. You were gaining experiences so that you could step into a new phase of your life that is more in tune with what you're meant to be doing. And it has a lot to do with a divine counterpart. It's like you had to go through this. And I'm seeing these two flames here. So maybe someone here is on a twin flame journey, or you're going to realize you've met your twin flame, or there's union here. There's a lot of people coming into union with their divine counterparts this year. Oh, but so much closing the cycle with the 10 here. The 10 of Wands, that's definitely closing a cycle. All this. 4 full moons. You're definitely closing a cycle of dealing with immature people, silliness, nonsense, and you are stepping into the mature phase of your life where you're going to settle into what is best for you. Maybe you are becoming someone's wife if you've been dealing with someone who was non-committal on that level. There's someone coming in to commit and to make you their wife or their husband. Take it how it resonates, okay? Write down your experiences, retreat into nature. Okay, and follow your heart. I do feel you're going to be following your heart. And as you follow your heart and you close that tough cycle, then you're going to be met with your match. Beautiful. Let me know how that resonates for you, Pile 3. This was a beautiful reading overall. Let me know how it resonates for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future readings. Let me know how it resonated for you in the comments section down below. Information for the decks that I use is in the description box, as well as my private readings. And yeah, so I just hope you all stay very blessed and hope to see you soon. Bye for now. Until next time.